Hello again and welcome to Region Sportsdesk. This is week 5 here, our picks and predictions. I'm JT Hoyle and joining me as always,
Mike Steggy.
Joe Fagan.
Region Sportsdesk.
Region Sportsdesk coming at you.
Alright.
Mike, let's go through some games here, man.
Alright, games
let's get this.
Here we go. Hobart at Drain.
This isn't even going to be close, and Drain's going to blow them out. Hobart's having probably the worst season they've had in a very long time.
Since 1938.
Yeah, I mean, it's that
and
bad.
Drain across the board.
Drain went big.
Alright, now this is a big game. A very big game.
We got Hammond at Westside.
Tell you what.
It's in Gary.
It's at Westside. I think Westside's going to upset them in this game. You know what? They gave Hobart a pretty good game for 3 quarters. Hammond lost to Highland a couple weeks ago. I got Westside winning this one in a close game.
Yeah, Westside here.
Hammond right here.
Oh,
like Hammond.
Alright.
So we've been bashing Gary schools all year, and I'm sticking with it. I'm taking the Hammond Wildcats, baby.
Alrighty.
We'll see about that.
I'm a Gary basher.
Highland at Lowell.
Not even a game. Blowout. Highland doesn't score. Lowell kills them.
Not even worth talking about. Alright, here we go. KV, who comes off a big win over Griffith.
You know what?
Griffith, I'm sorry.
Both teams are improving. KV took a big step last week of beating Hobart. I don't think it's enough. They're not going to win at the Boneyard. Griffith's going to win this game by at least 2 scores.
Griffith's improving week to week.
Yeah, Griffith
across the board.
Griffith has this one. Alright, East Chicago Central at Clark.
I'm going to go with Clark in this game.
I'm going Clark, man.
I like Clark. I mean, they got blown out last week against. I don't know if they played more. No, they didn't play more.
Not so fast, my friend.
What?
I'm taking the Cardinals, baby.
East Chicago Central?
Go on the road and get the W.
We'll see.
I like. You know what? I'm gonna go out on limb 2 and go with Mr. Wizard over here. I'm taking EC Central.
You guys are against
EC Central. Hey. All right, here we go. We got Lou Wallace at home against North Putnam.
North Putnam's a really good 2A school, very respectable team.
And Lou Wallace is a Gary school, so North Putnam's probably going to win.
It's going to be a blowout. North Putnam's going to kill them. It's not. Lou Wallace probably won't even score in the game. They're probably winning like 48-0, something like that.
All right, here we go. Roosevelt at Gavitt.
I'm going to go with Gavitt in this game. You know what?
Why, because Roosevelt's a Gary school?
Well, Roosevelt hasn't really looked impressive. They got blown out by Westside. Neither one of these teams is that good, but I still think Gavitt's slightly a little bit better than Roosevelt.
Any Gary school besides Westside that plays each other, that's the only time they're going to get a win this season. Westside by far is the best team out of the Gary area.
Why bashing the Gary school so much?
Their record, they haven't been good. All right, here we go. Lake Central at LaPorte. Long drive for the Blue Indians. All the way.
That's going to make them struggle on that. That's why I'm taking LaPorte.
I mean,
we're going to slice and dice them all 4 quarters.
Well, you know what? I don't think Lake Central's not going to win a conference game. Last week was their only opportunity they had,
and they blew it.
LaPorte's going to beat them by probably about 2 scores. Lake Central's done.
Yeah, LaPorte more than 2 scores, I'd say. All right, here we go. Crown Point at the Warpath Portage.
Yeah, it's not going to be much of a warpath after last week. Crown Point, they're the 2nd worst team in the DAC. I think Portage should handle them. They should probably win by a couple scores.
Should, but hopefully they struggle.
Hopefully Crown Point doesn't run the ball. If they do, Portage might be in a little bit of trouble. But team speed, Portage's offense should have no problem scoring in this game. Portage should win by at least a couple touchdowns.
All right, here we go. Whiting at Knoll.
I'm going to take Whiting in this game. It's going to be close. I say Whiting's going to win probably by a field goal. I still like Whiting.
Whiting
across the board.
Here we go. Lake Station Eagles at Calumet.
Dude, I don't know about that. Lake Station, they don't really play so good on the road.
Yeah, they're really struggling this
year. They travel and they play away. They're not so good.
Dude, the bus rides might not be good for the Eagles here, right? Any game on the road, they're done, all right?
Calumet in a blowout.
Yeah.
Big blowout.
All right. High-scoring Wheeler at South Central.
I see another high-scoring game for Wheeler. They should probably put up 40 or 50.
They're talking 73.
Dude, O'Shea's probably going to throw like 100 touchdowns. Blowout. All right. River Forest Ingots at North Newton.
I think North Newton's going to win in a close game. I mean, we're talking maybe like 14-12 or something. Neither one of these teams is all that good, but I still say North Newton's going to beat them.
All right.
Not so fast. I'm taking the Ingots big on this one.
Big?
North Newton just got blown out last week. River Forest, they're struggling a little bit. They beat Lake Station.
They put up 38 against them.
They beat up a very good Lake Station team.
Yeah, very good.
All right, here we
The
go.
seasons they've had in years.
Here we go. Valpo at Chesterton. Folks, this is...
Cheesehead lock of the week.
And it's going to the cheese.
Uh-oh, lock of the week.
Cheese is getting the cheese because Chesterton should have no problems in this game. But I tell you what, Valpo usually plays them tough. But I still say they're going to have a hard time putting the ball in the end zone. Chesterton's defense is great, especially their run defense.
Yeah.
Valpo is very one-dimensional. Chesterton should wear them down, just like LaPorte did a couple weeks ago or last week. So yeah, this is definitely going to be. Chesterton should win by 3 or 4 scores.
Yeah, Valpo's quarterback still out this week, I'm assuming. Valpo's defensive front, small, all new, no starters return. Chesterton, who pounds the ball, runs it. Chesterton big.
They're the best run team in the conference, in the area.
That's probably the best
running team, so
probably the best defense too. So
just gonna wear them down.
All right, here we go. Next game.
No.
Yeah, Munster at Morton.
Munster and Morton.
I'm going upset. I know Munster, they're a top 10, 5A team going against little old Morton. At Morton, I think Morton's gonna win this football game.
What do you got a problem with? Why do you don't like Munster? Because they're white?
I don't respect them that much because they don't play 5A competition.
It don't matter.
They don't have really many. They have one quality win over a 3A opponent. I don't think they're for real, as you would call it. I say Morton's gonna win this game.
Yeah, I think Morton has too much talent across the board. Speed.
This is why Munster's going to win the ball game here, guys. This is why they're going to win. Munster is a better disciplined football team than Morton. All right, those kids are they're not very disciplined. They cause a lot of turnovers and they get a lot of penalties. That's what happened to them against Lowell. Munster's going to win this game by a touchdown.
It's a respectable point.
Morton wants it. Morton.
Yeah, I think Morton.
They don't care. They don't know.
I think it'll be close throughout the whole game, and then I think Morton at the end is gonna pull away. Like I said, too much talent, too much depth. They're gonna eventually show it and
It's
win.
gonna be a good football game. I think it's one of our top games of the week.
All right, here's the game we're going to, guys. We're not going to Portage this week. We're going back to Amesfield to watch Maryville travel to Michigan City. This is our game of the week.
I think this might actually be the game of the year. You're talking about the 2 most talented teams, both sides of the ball. Maryville was very impressive, offensively last week. Michigan City gutted out a tough win. This is going to be a very, very difficult game for Michigan City. This is going to be their 4th consecutive week where they got to play a good quality opponent. I just think it's going to be a little bit too much. I think they're going to be a little bit overwhelmed. Maryville's going to come in there. I think Maryville's going to steal this game. It's going to be a good football game, but I think Maryville's going to end up winning in the end.
I disagree here. I like Michigan City at home. Here's the thing. I think if you make Maryville pass the ball, which the defense of Michigan, I think, like you said, is one of the tops in the DC. Once they make them pass the ball, I think Respovich is going to make some big errors, mistakes, a couple turnovers here and there. I like Michigan City edging the smart out at the end. I think Harmon's going to have a big day on the ground. Michigan City is probably their best. I think he's better than Scully, their quarterback they have now. Was it Washington's last name?
Not Washington's a quarterback.
Dual threat, he can run, he can pass. I think overall the offense of Michigan City is going to be too much. And I think Maryville's pass game isn't going to be sufficient enough. I got Michigan City wins.
And I got to agree with you on that one. I have to disagree with you. Michigan City, week after week after week, have been tested. They've traveled, they've won. They've had a #1 team, our poll against Chesterton. They won that one. I think they're done getting tested. They are for real. This team, the Wolves are for real. Now they got a lot of momentum. Winning is contagious. They're a winning football team. They got a winning football coach. Michigan City wins this game.
Hey, I don't disagree with you. They're a good football team.
Shut that.
But you got
Shut your mouth.
This is going to be too much. This is going to be their 4th consecutive.
It doesn't matter. Winning is contagious. They're a winning team. They find out how to win. And hey, they only lost to them by a field goal last year. So their Michigan City's even better this year.
Like you said,
Maryville's not as good, so Michigan City wins.
Yeah, Michigan City loses basically their whole team last year. They lose their quarterback.
Well, Mike, you better hurry this up. You got 10 seconds.
Michigan City wins.
All right, we're done.